Okay, I am back. I love how easy it is to bring my clothes to the laundromat. This Tide laundromat has simplified my life. Okay? Yes, it has. Um, because I'm telling you, sometimes, especially when the weather's bad or it's cold or, you know, I got too much shit on my plate, you know, I don't be wanting to go wash my clothes somewhere. And you best believe I would sit up there and get rebellious and mad and say, you know, I got washer and dryer hookups. Why? Why am I not going to spend $1,200 for a washer and dryer in the house? And it's like, well, you just answered your question. Because $1,200 is a lot of fucking laundry, honey. Okay? Okay. So, now I'm off to go to CVS to pick up my medication. My doctor had released another refill. I hope it's the 90 days. Okay? Because I hope he knows I do not like coming in there, having them poke me. Man, I had reviewed the way these people don't know how to draw blood. I mean, they know how to draw blood, right? It's simple, but it's not easy. They don't understand drop and roll, right? My veins drop and roll. If they're not, stretching my skin before they jab me, I already know it's going to be painful, and the chances of them missing is very high, right? And I'm telling you, the worst time I ever had was they missed in one arm, they went to the other arm, and they're like, well, this is our last chance. And then she started digging with the needle to try to pin that vein down. And oh my God, it was so painful. I had a bruise almost as big as a tangerine, on my arm. Then I had to walk around with both arms strapped up so that I wouldn't leak my blood all over the place. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. And I'm telling you, I left out of there thinking I should have whooped that bitch's ass. I should have taught her a motherfucking lesson. Because she had got a smart attitude when I was sitting up there trying to be nice, let me warn you, my veins, they drop and roll. They'll run away from you. And she was like, I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm a professional. You can't tell me how to do my job. I don't know how many times I've went to have them draw my blood, and I'm trying to tell them, hey, think of me like your grandma when you poke me, please. Because some of them, they are so uncaring, unfeeling. And my thought is, why would you even get in to the health industry if you don't give a shit about people, right? And it's like, you only care about the money, but you're doing a whole disservice to the health industry. That's like a teacher going into the classroom not giving a fuck about whether or not he's able to actually teach and reach the children. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't care if they pass. I don't care if they get the message. I don't care. You, what? And a lot of them got weeded out when the school system was like, oh, no, no, no. You know, you got to have at least a percentage of your classrooms pass. You know, and a lot of them, you know, they hacked that shit. They gave them the answers. Like, no, you going to get the answer and you going to pass. Because I want my job, you know. And I'm like, wow. You're going to teach them the answer so they pass the class so you look good? And you get a lot of that still to this day. You know, where they teach the children how to pass the class. And that's why a lot of the people are passing these classes and they don't know a single damn thing about the class once they leave the class. And you know, and you can't figure out what happened. What happened? You know, how did you pass the class? And you know nothing. That's how, right? They passed the class because the teachers started getting graded based off of the students. And, you know, they decided to get tricky, right? So here I go to CVS. Got my fingers crossed that my prescription is for another 90 days. Another 90 days, please. And I'm going to go inside instead of going to the window so that I can shop around to see if I can actually pull out some you know, to figure out which medication I want to buy. You know, cold and flu medication. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. Okay. Went inside. Got some Mucinex. There was this blue color nail polish. And what else? Oh yeah, it's some Lysol spray. Yeah. The pharmacy was closed. So I'm going to have to come back. Okay? We're going to have to come back. And this time we'll probably just go through the drive-through. And that way, you know, shit. Yeah. I generally don't like, you know, riding up and down, riding back and forth. But, you know, what else can you do? You know, I told him, I said, hey, you know, I had no idea that they closed for lunch. And they're like, yeah, we closed for lunch. I was like, okay. So I'm 7 minutes away from the time that they have to come back. So that's pretty much just enough time for me to, this is what I can do. I can throw my clothes in the dryer. It'll take at least 12 minutes for my clothes to dry. Then I can wait there 12 minutes. I can, I can go for a walk. I can even stop in to DMV, to check to see if I have valid ID to fly. And then that will be like 12 minutes. Or I can throw my clothes in the dryer, dash back, then dash and go pick up my clothes. And I don't think I really want to do all of that. Like I said, I don't like doing a lot of driving around. I just don't. So it got up to 46 degrees right now. I could use this as an opportunity to take a quick walk outside with Snoopy. I don't think I brought her leash anyway, so she's not going to be going for a walk. I don't know. It just depends. I'm going to take a look, but I'm thinking I forgot her leash. Okay, so we'll have to see about the leash situation, because even so, it would still only be like a 5-minute walk, for real, right? Like I said, the Alka-Seltzer Plus, even though it was dated back in 2018, it kind of did some good. I'm feeling pretty good. I still have the cough, which is I'm glad I took the Mucinex. I almost got the Mucinex, 12-hour release, and I thought about it. It was like half price, $14 on sale. But instead, I got, let me show you what I got. I got the Lysol. This is the Mucinex I got, right? It's supposed to help with cough, fever, sore throat. So I'm figuring I can't do wrong with this. Even though I was tempted to get the 12-hour, get rid of the mucus in your chest thing. I think because it has the cough on here, that it also might, clear up whatever mucus is causing me, discomfort. And if not, I can always stop back at CVS. The sale, I believe, on the cold and flu medication will be until the 25th. And today's the 21st, right? Aquarius season. Yeah, okay. Aquarius season. And then last, I bought me this beautiful 50% off blue, right? It's kind of a gray, it's kind of a blue. Anyway, I couldn't resist. I was gonna get some bright color until I seen this. And I was like, ooh, cool, okay? So yeah, that is that. This cold weather, I think, will really fuck with batteries. Even the power packs and everything, you know, they seem to be tripping. So I checked out another placement that I have, which is Mars and Leo. I have Mars and Leo. Okay. My Mars in Leo is a great placement. Okay? It's a great placement. Gotta go put stuff in the dryer. I'll be back. Okay. You know, some people, they don't even know that they're getting on your nerves. I went to go walk into the laundromat, and this woman just like dashed in front of me. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I head to the back of the laundromat where my laundry is, and then she's like rushing over there to get, you know, the easiest accessible dryers. And I'm like, oh, wow, you know, that's exactly where I was thinking about placing mine, right? And, you know, she had quickly, you know, went and put her shit there. Now, do I think she actually was trying to fuck with me? Kinda, right? Do I think she had a problem? Yeah, I think she might have been on some kind of speed, you know, because why else would she try to gauge herself against me? Okay? I don't know, right? But I personally don't think that it's my problem. I really don't. Did it kind of, you know, rub me the wrong way? A little bit. Because I'm like, bitch, I don't know you. So it doesn't make any difference, right? You know, I think this woman might be in her 20s, okay? So, yeah, you know, I'm damn near 64, bitch. You know, do I care if you walk faster than me and jump in front of me? You know, do I care if you beat me to a dryer because you're young and dumb? I don't. But that's one thing about people who walk around thinking that they're so conscientious, right? Because, yeah, she thought she thinks she's in her zone, right? And I'm like, how are you in your zone and you don't give no fucks about, you know, other people around you, right? And nobody's gonna give this bitch a cookie, you know, for having done her fucking laundry. There she is right there. Which, yeah, you know, I already know that she wasn't here before because the spot where she's parking is where I had parked, you know, initially to put my clothes in the laundromat. So, is she having a bad day? Probably. Do I care? No, I don't. Because I wasn't really wanting to park in that parking spot again anyway because it's in the shade. I wanted to park somewhere in the sun so I can stay warm, right? I split the load into 4 because rather than, you know, spend 12 minutes and have the clothes kind of might have some dampness to it, I'm thinking, no, I don't want them to be damped at all because of this cold weather. You know, I don't want any risk of mold, period. I don't. So yeah. My thing is, you know, look, it's okay that you're having a bad fucking day, but, you know, don't make other people have a bad fucking day too. Right? I can see that her front quadrant panel on her vehicle, you know, has been hit. She's got damage. You know, and I can only assume it's probably because, you know, this bitch be speeding. You know, either she's going too fast for herself and hit her own damn car, or, you know, she just, you know, some people, you know, they think faster is better, right? And I'm like, where is faster better? Where is a time when faster is better? Okay? Not even at work, right? Because you're going to have to spend your whole shift at work. It doesn't matter if you're faster. If you're faster, you're just going to have to do more work. If you're too fast, they're going to get mad at you because they're going to have to find extra work for you to do so that you can keep your, you know, so that you can do your full shift. Now, did I really want to come and do my laundry today? No, I did not. But because of the cold weather, okay, and the several layers of clothing that I've had to wear, plus, you know, doing all of this sweating that I have been doing, you know, yeah, there's just no getting around having to do laundry today. I could have waited until tomorrow. Yes, I could have. But if I waited until tomorrow, I probably would not have gotten out of the house at all today. But I wanted to pick up my medication. And I'm like, well, if I'm getting out of the house, you know, I like to multitask. Like, okay, you got to get out of the house. You know, why don't you do a video, wash your clothes, you know, pick up your medication. You know, if you want to get your walk on, you know, you can do that. But I'm not going to walk, you know, and it's not even 50 degrees outside. And I'm, you know, trying my best to get over this cold. So, we're going to sit here in the car facing the sun and hope that it's probably only about 5 more minutes. There's no need for me to rush over anywhere and do anything, even though I had contemplated going to DMV and seeing if my ID is travel ready. But I I don't think I have to. I do have the little star in the right hand corner, so I think I'm good to go. I've got my protein shake. It has my 15 grams of fiber, 45 grams of protein, immune support. Yeah. Chocolatey delicious. I'm baking another pot of beans. That's good to go. So I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat at all. So I'm very pleased at the fact that, I got my shit on track, period. I paid, my credit card bills. My electric bill should be in the mail. So once I pay that off, here's another thing. I did get a small raise from Social Security, which this makes me happy. Because, one of the things that, my job probably didn't understand, that I couldn't work my full shift without it affecting my Social Security benefits. I'm not on SSI, I'm on Social Security, right? People on SSI, them effers, they're getting about 33, roughly about $3,300 a month. Me being on early retirement, I'm only getting about less than half that. Okay? Do the math. So that's why it's not enough to retire. And I went ahead and I went for the early retirement and cut back my hours, because it just seemed like my health was kind of failing me. Okay? So I'm cool with that, right? Because at least because of my health, I was able to work part-time. And even if, I get in a precarious situation, I know that if nothing else, I would still be able to pay my mortgage. So, that was one of the things that I was, trying to communicate to these assholes that, hey, If you were trying to displace me, you lost. You lost. You lost. Once I reached 62 years old, you lost. Okay? Now, if you were trying to force me into the early retirement so that, I wouldn't maximize my retirement benefit, okay, you won. Okay? So, but the good thing is that I can go full time, anytime that I really want to at this juncture. I can. If I get a full time job, paying more than what I'm making working part time and receiving Social Security, then, I might take it, right? So I would have to at least be making, somewhere like $5,000 to $6,000 a month. That would get me to even think about getting off of Social Security and working full time. Plus, it can't be a laborious job like the part-time job that I have, right? And another good thing is, even though it's a laborious job, right? They also had increased their cap. I believe their cap is now $23.50 an hour. So, I still have an opportunity for one more increase. Yeah. Now, is it enough money for me to get a refinance or an equity loan? I'm not sure. That might be something that I'll check out in the near future, is to see if I can get an equity loan so that I could, continue on my endeavors to renovate my home. I'm still thinking about, being able to travel. So I'm kind of hesitant on tying myself up with working more days, right? Because right now I can, work 2 days and put in all my hours as far as being part-time, and then I'll have the rest of the 5 days to do what it is I want to do throughout the week, because I only work the weekends. So I'm actually loving the way that I set myself up, right? The only thing that I don't like is, when we have these severe weathers, the ice, the snow, the distance to get to work, those type of things are very problematic. However, I'm still cautioning myself that it might not be the wisest thing to do if I'm planning to do traveling to transfer to this other location where I'm not going to get the same benefits that I'm getting at this job where I'm at. Because we're at the position that I have now, I am still considered a part-time blue badge. So I get benefits, right? I got paid for the holidays. And I like that. So, I'm really going to have to weigh out the benefits of going in and working 5 hours for 4 days, lose the benefits, be closer to home. It will get me out of the house. I won't have to go that far if the weather is severe. I might get to a location that will maybe even offer me an opportunity to work, a better job with the same company. It's a possibility. Do I think they'll do it for me at this location? Come see, come saw, right? It's kind of up in the air. Hold on, let me go ahead and grab my clothes and we'll talk further, okay? Okay. I love leaving this laundromat when they say, "Bye, ma'am, have a great day." I'm like, okay, you too, right? So, yeah, it is really nice when you go to spend your money, right, that the place that you patronize, appreciates your business. Even if it's just a welcoming, right? Which is sometimes why, when you go into Walmart and you have your greeter there that's telling you, "Hi, welcome to Walmart. Hi, welcome to Walmart." I'm like, "Oh, hi, thank you," So, I ain't mad at Walmart for doing that at all, right? Matter of fact, thank you. Thank you, Walmart, for making me feel good and welcoming me in your store. Yes? Yes. So, the temperatures dropped by 1 degree. It's now 47. Okay. We're going to head back to CVS. This time we're going to go through the drive-thru, pick up our medication, and then back home to the crib. Because I can't be walking around here acting like, "Oh, you're normal," right? And I'm not. I am not normal. So, no, it's cold outside. It's cold outside. Shit. So, probably later on today, I will take, it says, if pain or cough gets worse or lasts more than 5 days, talk to a doctor. Okay? So, we're going to give this 5 days from today. And if my cough persists or gets worse, we're going to go to the doctor. And you know how I don't like going to the doctor. I just don't. And they already know if they can get me into their office, they better try to get as many examinations on me as possible, right? My doctor won't even recognize me. For sure, he won't recognize me, right? But my thought is he may not even be there. Because my doctor was I think he was the swing shift. I believe he was the swing shift doctor, right? Because I never liked going early and then you know, I would avoid traveling, you know, when the school zones were going. And the school zones typically start going off around 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock to about 5 o'clock, you know, you can be hit with some school zones. You know, and I'm thinking about it. I even volunteered at one time to be a crossing guard when I was little. Right? And that probably had a lot to do with, you know, my my placement of Mars and Leo. Mars and Leo, I'm telling you, you know, I don't know. It's like that saying, the popular nomad. That's Mars and Leo. I mean, that's it. The popular nomad, right? The leader behind the scenes, you know, that's Mars and Leo. So, like I said, if you can know your chart, you know, you can know who you are. Now, my fortune, right? My fortune is actually in Aquarius. Matter of fact, my fortune, my time of fortune is right now, right? It really is. And that's why I'm thinking about how, you know, I had got these small increases. I got a small increase, you know, at Social Security. I got a small increase at the job. I got a small increase, you know, because of, you know, the discount they gave me for my HMO, you know. Yeah, you know, but why does it have to be small? Why does it have to be small? You know, my thinking is it should have been big. It should have been great. Right? You know, something to brag about. Okay? Yeah. They got a little line out here for the window. And I'm not going inside. Because every time I go inside, I start looking at stuff. And, like, this was not on my purchase list. No. This was not on my purchase list. However, yesterday, when it got up to about 50, you know, I was thinking, wow, it sure would be nice, you know, to air out, you know, the viruses and shit that could be accumulating, you know, in my bedroom. Okay? Because like I said, I've been coughing and sneezing, you know, especially in the early mornings. Like, as soon as it hits 4, you know, or as soon as that Arctic air hits us, you know, because it's like that Arctic air, it cuts through the heat like fucking ultraviolet rays. It just does. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So, yeah. So when I get home, I'm going to spray the bedroom and maybe the bathroom and maybe the kitchen, because those are the main areas that I use, with Lysol. Because I bought the Lysol and I have the spray to cut down the germs. Damn it. I should be trying to go and, see about my tire, because my tire has deflated again. Well, it never inflated, right? I assumed it was the left tire, and that's the one that I tried to, inflate. But it kind of looks like the reason why my air is escaping from the tire is probably because of the bent rims. When you go across a lot of railroad tracks, it can definitely, fuck up your rims. Just depending how you hit it, And a lot of times, the way people try to rush you, you end up probably going faster than you should. And I don't have, those big, large rim tires like on the Infiniti, with this car, right? So, I probably shouldn't have let them encourage me to go faster, and instead of just coming to a complete stop and crawling over, the railroad tracks. And, sometimes I do that. I do. But other times, it's like, you just go forward. So I'll contemplate whether or not, I want to go to a tire shop to see if they could give me, maybe a rim that fits this tire. I thought it would be real cute to have me some wide rims and wide tires on this car. But, I suppose if I had the money, I would do it. Just make this car just really cute, right? I thought about putting, a lot of bling bling in the car, like bling bling around the steering wheel, and, just so that the the cute feeling would make me just, feel good that, I'm able to be mobile. So this is another day that makes me glad that I didn't try to opt and buy, an electric bike to get around. Oh my God. Can you imagine? With the chill factor of the wind, just hitting you directly. As old as I am, oh my God, you might as well just wrap me up and throw me in a coffin. you know? I've been doing my lightweight exercises, I think 2 days ago, or was it 2 days? Yeah, 2 days ago, I just walked a mile. I just used the work that I did at work as my exercise, not wanting to strain myself at all, during, this time of, trying to recuperate, not having the energy and a little difficulty breathing. Yeah. Because, the last thing I want to do is to have coughing fits and stuff like that. And I don't want to reach that level, which is why I'm spending more of a conscious effort to keep, my neck area covered. Not because I necessarily need to talk, but, I believe I do sleep, with my mouth open. And I can't sleep with my head under the covers. I cannot. That's why, it pained me. Even the thought of having to work a whole shift with a mask on. I'm like, what the hell? You trying to kill me? If I cannot sleep with my head under the covers, you best believe I'm going to have a hard time breathing my own breath back to me. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's something that these people really didn't care about. It's like, well, we're not going to spread this virus. If you can't wear a mask and do social distancing, stay your ass home.
Just give me a moment, I'll be right with you.
Sure. I'm thinking I want to buy some extra nighttime, daytime. But hi, I'm here to pick up my medication. Amore, Amore. Cherie, Cherie.
Date of birth?
5/21/61.
Thank you. We have two ready.
Okay.
It's levothyroxine 100 and levothyroxine 125. You want to pick both of them?
Yeah, I'll pick them both up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them both up because I hate it when I come down to like the very end and I panic, that I might, set my whole metabolism off. And even though the 125 is more than the 100, I can at least, get by with like, maybe half a pill or something and try to, get in to see the doctor. So, and I don't know if this prescription is actually...
$8.74. Please sign this one.
Here you go. Okay, thank you. So yeah. So even if I have a 90-day supply, having an extra 30 days, because 90 days can go by and, I might, allow that time to slip my mind, as to whether I should, make an appointment, right? And the hours had completely changed at CVS. They used to be 24 hours. Then they started closing, I think, at 10 or 11 o'clock. Then I think they started closing at 9. And now I think they're business hours, Monday through Friday. I don't think they're even open on the weekends. So yeah, what is a girl to do, right? And I know y'all are sitting up there saying, what the hell are you talking about? You only work on the weekends. Excuses, baby. It's just excuses, right? Don't we all love to have excuses? Can I get some grace and mercy, please? Okay? Yeah. So this cold weather, it really draws a lot more on my battery, for sure. And it can also mess around with my electrical system, for sure. Because just a little bit of traveling that I did, I'm at less. I didn't ate up half of my juice. Damn. My bird bath done fell over again. I'm really starting to think that somebody's kicking my bird bath over. But it could be just tipping. Maybe there's ground shift going on that I don't know about. Hold on. So let me show you. This is like the second time my bird bath has been knocked over. See it? Like, what the hell is going on here? Hold on.